Join me as I show you the top 8 garage solutions. Number 8. Living room parking. When it comes to owning an expensive car, the biggest fear is that someone will see it and then steal it, even if it's a basic garage or a protected parking space. Solution? Head to Singapore. That's because they give you the option to actually park inside your house. This is a set of apartments within the country of Singapore that are designed to keep owners' cars safe by putting them in their own specially sealed areas that only the owner can reach, because it's within the apartment that they reside in. How does this work? Well, the apartment is outfitted with 2 very unique elevators. One is for humans to get to their elevator, the other is for the car to be brought up to the same floor. All the owner has to do is use a special elevator pad, select the floor they want to get to for the car, and off it goes. The best part is that it's not sealed away in regards to sight, for the car is visible to the apartment owner at all times, ensuring security and peace of mind. Number 7. Cerva. The idea of a robot parking a car is becoming more and more enticing to some of the world today, and an offshoot of that idea has come in the form of Cerva. So what does Cerva do? Well, the person will park the car in a special area. Once they do, they'll activate the Cerva via a few pushes on a screen nearby. This will activate the Cerva, which in basic terms is kind of a car forklift. But unlike a forklift, which has very limited range of motion in terms of width, the Cerva actually uses 3D scanner technology and utilizes this. They are able to perfectly discern the dimensions of the car and thus be able to perfectly place its fork under it without damaging the car. But that's only the first step in the process. Once it has the dimensions and locks onto the car, Cerva will then go and make a decision about where to park the car, and this allows for very efficient parking that'll allow people to get out without having to worry about bashing into someone who parked too close. Number 6. VCharge.
Enables the system to operate in indoor and outdoor parking areas without relying on GPS or the need for modifications to the parking infrastructure.
You might be familiar with certain car models that have the ability to parallel park on their own. A very handy feature, as that's one of the banes of everyone's driving test at school. With VCharge, they take that initiative and expand upon it greatly. What you will do if you have a VCharge appropriate car, it is a specific model at this point, is when you're ready to park but need to leave, you'll exit the car and then turn on a special VCharge app. This app will let you tell the car what to do, in this case, find an appropriate parking spot. How will it do it? By using a plethora of technologies to ensure that it doesn't go the wrong way or pick the wrong spot. For example, it'll use cameras, infrared, ultrasonic technology, and much more, all to paint it a picture of what is around it so that it can move without issue. Or, if there is a car in front of it, react accordingly so it won't go and crash into anything. Once it finds a parking spot with a VCharge plate, it'll carefully go and park there, then shut off. Which brings forth the other great feature of the VCharge. Because it's an electric or hybrid car, the plate that you parked over will activate and ensure that your car is perfectly charged for when you're ready to pick it up. Number 5. Smart Parking Solution. They say the simplest solution is often the best one, which might be why the smart parking solution is such an interesting alternative to a parking garage. To put it in layman's terms, the smart parking solution is kind of like a Ferris wheel, but instead of going around and around to see the view, the garage circles open the available parking spots so you'll always know that one is open. When it is, you'll just drive the car in, activate the lift, and then your car will cycle so the next open spot will appear. When you do so, you'll get a number signifying what your parking spot is. Then, when you need your car back, you'll go to the screen, type in the spot, and then the car will be cycled down to you. Now, Based on what you're seeing, you might think that this wouldn't be very efficient because there's only so many lifts that could be made before it becomes impractical. But you're thinking about it the wrong way. The question isn't height, it's width. And for the same amount of space that you can make a parking garage, you can fit numerous smart parking solutions without the need for layers upon layers of concrete. So you actually are saving time, energy, and resources. Number 4. Hikvision Parking Robot. Behold, another robotic solution. This is the Hikvision Parking Robot. With it, you'll park your car on a special platform, exit the car, and then activate the parking robot so that you can get it to come to you. You'll get a special number that you'll use to get the car later. The Hikvision Parking Robot won't just grab the car though, it'll actually go and grab the entire platform and then take both of them to an empty parking space. With the safety of a platform, one that is 1 foot off the ground and extends 6 inches beyond the car itself, you're ensuring that you will never hit another car. And as long as the programming for the robot works, you'll only have to worry about it hitting another platform, which is apparently rare. The Hikvision Parking Robot can park a car within 2 minutes, which isn't too bad considering it needs to find a space. Number 3. Adlink.
Push to the cloud. The entire system is monitored and controlled remotely in real time, without an on-site operator needed.
There's an app for everything, so why not make a full-on parking garage that connects to an app? That's what Adlink has basically done. For with this mobile app, you'll go to a special parking garage, and when you scan the app on a special reader, sensors will make a 3D map of your car. The garage itself takes it from there. From a computer in the operating room, the system will determine where in the parking garage it is best to put your car. Once it is sure that your space has been found, you'll put your car or vehicle on a special platform, and it will go up, down, left, or right in order to put the vehicle in the absolute perfect parking space for it. Plus, once you get to your car, you just activate the app and the garage will do the work for you, bringing it down so that you can leave. Number 2. Gazebox. The Gazebox is not your typical kind of garage. In a way, it's a folding out house, one that you can activate in one form or another with a remote control, so it's truly easy access. What's more, you can actually customize it to your needs, including making it so the gearbox is actually attached to your house and not just standing out in the yard should you not want that. But the customization goes even further. For if you fear it being stuffy in the gearbox, you can have a vent put in to ensure that fresh air is always in supply there. If you have an electric car, you can outfit the Gazebox with solar panels so that your car can charge while it's resting. And if you're a person who wants their car clean at a moment's notice, you can have a vacuum cleaner installed inside it. And number 1, Ideal Park. The Ideal Park is a special kind of garage, and admittedly, it only works for people who have a basement or underground area below their house to put the car. Because of how it's constructed, the top part of the Ideal Park is made however you want it in regards to appearance. It can perfectly blend into your parking lot or area. Then, when you need to park, the Ideal Park will rise up an elevator right out of the ground. You'll drive in, go down, and either leave it there and exit, or drive a little bit to a spot you feel more comfortable, ensuring your car is out of sight and your fear out of mind. And there you go, some unique parking solutions that could change the world. Which of these would you like to see in your neighborhood or workspace? Which ones do you think will be the future? Let me know in the comments below, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.